What is up, you guys? It's David here once again, and today I'm gonna do a fishing episode and all that stuff. And this is what I've been planning for quite some time lately. In case you want to know, I'm at Dick's Sporting Goods right now, and I'm gonna get a fishing rod, a new fishing rod. I'm gonna get a new reel and all that stuff. That's right, I'm gonna get a rod, a reel, and maybe some line. I don't know. So anyway, we're gonna check this out and all this stuff, and I'm gonna go fishing with it if I can. That is, I probably won't do it today, but I will do it at some time. So let's go into the Dick's and we'll go from there. Alright, so here we are at Dick's Sporting Goods right now. Here's all the rods and all that stuff. We got some couple. I want to try to get like something like a 5-foot rod and stuff. Like, well, these are big ones. These are like for the ocean. I want to get something kind of like this. You know, something like that. So we'll see. But I'm looking for a 5-foot rod. I don't know. Let's see about this one. Actually, let me take some look at it and all this stuff and see what goes from there. Alright, so I found some of the reels and all that stuff. This is something I want to look for. Like one of those bait casters. This is something I had in mind, but I'm not too sure. This one here is a little cheap. This was $25. This one here is really expensive. This is $70. This is $65. This one here is $64. Alright, so I'm gonna look at the reels right now. I mean the rods right now. Let's see. Okay, so this is one of the rods of mine. This is called let's see, what's this say on here? The Tech Light, the Fielded Dreams. It's about 5'6". So yeah, I think I'll just go with this one. I mean, it's about 5'6". Actually, the reason I'm getting this is because I'm 5'8", 5'9". That's how high I am. So we're gonna go with this. Now we're gonna find some reel. Oh, we're gonna find a reel that will fit with this. All right. I think I'm gonna go with this one. This is the Jawbone JJ Plans. I don't know if there's a tag on here, so I have no idea what the price is on this one. This has the it's ultra light though. I don't know if it makes any difference. Does it? I don't know. Focus can pick it up. Anyway, all right. Sorry about that. But let's see the reels. I think. Alright, so we're walking out at Dick's Sporting Goods right now, and boy, what a challenge it was. I mean, well, finding the rod and the reel and stuff and all that stuff was pretty intense. I also did buy a line as well. Let me show you when I get to the car. So we're walking out, like I said, we're walking out of Dick's right now, going into my car, and I'll show you guys about everything that I have. Alright, so this is what I got, like I showed you guys before. I got the reel and all that stuff. Does it look blue? Oh, I didn't even know it was blue. It looks blue to me, but for some reason I thought it looks like it's, or is it black? Or I don't know. I'm not colorblind. I don't know. It looked black on the inside and all that stuff, so I don't know. I mean, maybe it's the case, I have no idea, or it's the sunlight, so I don't know. Once I open it, I'll see what the color is. I mean, you know, based on the insides and all that stuff. I went with this Trilene and all that stuff. 12 pound, because this one says up to 14 pounds and all that stuff. Now this one here is the rod that I got. It's the Jawbone. So funny thing is that he had to look up a price tag or something like that, because it didn't have a price tag. So yeah, this is 5'6". I'm about 5'8", 5'9". So like I said earlier, not too bad basically. So once I get this hooked up and all that stuff, we'll be ready to go. Alrighty. Alright guys, well that was a great experience in a way. Well, I mean, in a way, but you know, I'm gonna have to set this all up by the time I get to, you know, before I go fishing. I won't have time right now to do that and all that stuff because, you know, just I gotta go back and work a couple more hours. I'm gonna get something to eat and all that stuff. And yeah, alrighty. Well, once I get to the pond, I'll set this thing up and yeah, we'll show you. I mean, we'll go from there. Alrighty then. Okay, welcome back. So today, it's been about a week later since I did the Dick's Sporting Goods fishing run and all that stuff. So here it is in setup. Only one problem is that I don't have my GoPro on my chest. I have my GoPro on my hat. I mean, I have the cap mount instead of the chest mount. Sorry, couldn't think for a second. Yeah, so look at it. This is a nice setup, beautiful setup indeed, right? So today we're going to be using a Snell's and all that stuff. We got this thing right here. Yeah, we got a sliver right here. So this is a neat setup. I thought to myself, it's really nice. So yeah. Alrighty, I'm just gonna put the bait on there and we're gonna go from there. Okay, so I had to do a few tests off camera and all this stuff. Basically, you know, making sure that it works properly right. I did got bird's nest a few times, or backlash. Well, same thing, but anyway, I want to make sure that doesn't happen. So I'm probably going to be at a low setting right now until I can see what it does. So yeah, because like, you know, you all know these bait casters, they do have a history of, you know, backlashing and all that stuff. That's not good. So yeah, so anyway, I'm at Milton, New Hampshire. I'm up here for the Memorial Day weekend and all that stuff, so you guys can tell. I mean, I've been here last year. I've been here last year, and this spot right here is where I caught the bass and all that stuff. So that smallmouth bass right here, that was in the July pot. So, but yeah, I don't know what the fishing activity is going to be. I mean, well, you can't really tell. Let's put it that way. You can't really tell about the fishing activity, you know. Even when I caught that smallmouth bass, you know, the fishing activity was low, like very low. So I guess that it depends on the fish, you know. It all depends on nature or whatever, you know. Sometimes the weather can play a role in all this stuff. Like the one I caught that bass here, it was cloudy, slightly rainy, but not too bad. All right, I'm just gonna reel it in. I'm getting a little bit too close to the shore and I don't think I got a nibble. Yeah, so. Oh yeah, the one I'm using today is Snell's. Yeah, I got this back in Walmart I don't know if it's a few weeks ago or at least something like that. And the way I have it rigged up is that I have one of these weights and all that stuff, the no good weights or whatever you call them. And there's two ways to set them up. You have a sinker and then you have one without the bobber and all that stuff. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can set it. Ah, geez, look at that bird's nest. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Yeah, that's what I was doing off camera. So my dad said to me that you realize that what reel did you get and all this stuff, you know how to use these? And I said why? He told me that these things has a history of having bird's nests and all that stuff. So when you have a bird's nest, you know, that's, well, he calls it backlash. That's what they still call it anyway, but you know. But anyway, see, I can have a little bit of slight problem here, but yeah. Also, in the video that you saw in the beginning, that when I went to Dick's and all this stuff, I bought the 12-pound line. I changed the line. It's actually the 8-pound line. And what the heck? See, that there's so much lines in here. You can't even see I can't even see what I'm doing. you know. So yeah, imagine if I have to catch a fish by doing this. I mean, these things are not bad, these baitcaster reels. They aren't that bad, but it's just so much of a pet peeve when they cause birds' nests and all that stuff. So there we go. I remember one time I did one back in 2020 when I first got one of these, and I caused the bird's nest so bad. I didn't know how they work. I mean, I thought they just work like a spinning cast or whatever they do, but I guess apparently they work way different than any other reel. So yeah, so that's what stinks about these, but they're a whole heck of a lot of fun, you know. And you can't reel them in when you have a bird's nest, because otherwise you'll ruin the whole thing. Like, you know, that's what happened to me. So at first I didn't think this was a good idea to get it reel like this, but I learned how to do it now. I saw some YouTube videos and all that stuff, so yeah. Okay, I think we should be fine. Now it's just gotta be gentle. Yeah, I actually thought about this a long time. Well, not thought about this a long time, but I thought about buying a fishing rod and leave it up camp, because this is a 5-foot rod. This is about 5'6". So yeah, not too bad. So yeah, but so far I have not gotten the nibble. Well, at least that's a good news, because, you know, this is something to keep in mind, that, you know, that I don't want to reel it in, especially if I caught a fish. So I don't know. Yeah, so I don't know if I'm gonna catch a fish with this type and all that stuff. I thought about going fishing in the morning today, but my parents had to go out and do something, well, to get groceries, and I have to watch the dogs. My sister and her fiance are over and all that stuff. Yeah, and then my mom got pulled over by the cops today. That's right, she got pulled over by the police. She was speeding. But the good news is the cop gave her a warning. But you know, it's funny, because 11 years ago, she got pulled over by the police on Memorial Day. So that was 11 years ago. And now 11 years later, she gets pulled over again. But at least she got a warning. The cop she had was, well, the first one she got was a woman, and the other one was a male cop and all this stuff. So yeah, I guess she was a little speeding, and you know, police are going to be around here a lot lately. In fact, I saw so many people getting pulled over yesterday, and I guess that they were, I don't know, you know, they were going, I think they were going through traffic lights. That's what people have been doing a lot lately. All right, hold on. All right. So yeah, in case, well, I had to cut off the video because I was getting up to the 8-minute pod, because I don't want it like cut off. I guess it doesn't really matter, because I mean, I have Movavi now, so, but I try not to make it as a long video as possible. So I mean, and all that stuff. I don't know if I said this previously, I have the hat mount, or the baseball cap mount. I thought I had the clip for the chest mount and all this stuff, but I guess apparently I don't, so that's unfortunate. So am I getting a nibble, or am I getting something? Yeah, so yeah, if I don't catch anything today, I'll catch anything tomorrow, but that will be in a separate video. So yeah. But yeah, that's what I have today. And yeah, it doesn't look like did I get something? I don't know. Oh, not my best cast right there, but you know, but it's just. Yeah, so in case you guys want to know, that if you saw my video of the Jeep POV video in the morning that I talked to you guys about it, I wanted to let you know that I was pretty busy over this month, you know, due to going to places and all the stuff. Also too, you know, I had jury duty, so I felt like May is usually my busiest month, so I don't really have time to do anything. Usually, you know, I like to go fishing on a Saturday instead. I'm gonna go fishing Saturdays if possible. I know tomorrow's a Sunday, but I'll be up here. But, you know, but I don't know. I just feel like I want to try fishing on a Saturday because I do a lot of errands on Saturday. Well, not a lot of errands, but, you know, some errands to do, so. But, yeah. But anyway, just thought I had an idea of doing that so you guys can see what I'm doing. So, know what I'm doing, you know. No, I wasn't sick or anything like that, like COVID or COVID. Yeah. The reason I said that, saying it like that, because if you say the word COVID, well, oh, I think it was doing it. It was nibbling it. I don't know if you saw it, but I am a little bit too close to the shore. That's the only, well, to the dock. But I was getting a nibble. It looked like it. Ow. No, don't bird's nest on me, but man, okay? I just got a nibble, possibly a nibble. Alright. Yeah, because, you know, COVID, you know, says COVID, like Covet, like V-E-T instead of V-I-V. It would say V-E-D instead of V-I-D. So, I don't know. But yeah, I haven't gotten COVID. Well, I've gotten already, but that's back in September. Yeah. So I think about how long that I've been COVID free now? Probably 8 months or something like that, or 6 months. So yeah, it was 8 months. 8 months since I've gotten COVID, and now I've been 6 months COVID free after the 90-day period. Or is it 5 days? 5 months, sorry. Because 90 days of when you have COVID, after having COVID, you know, that's when your immune system is now, all this stuff. What the, okay. Yep. I mean, I want to cast far so I can catch something over there. Because, like, you don't know what's over there. So, yeah. I mean, you can't see what's underneath the water anyway, because it's like, you never know. You can never tell because it's always under the water and all that stuff, and you just better hope the best of luck you catch a fish. All right, so let me just reel this in. Well, enough to be on. Yeah. And like I said, May 2, also I had jury duty, but didn't have to go to the court or anything like that, so. All right, so I'm gonna see if I can catch a fish. I'll edit it and all this stuff so it won't be long. All right. All right, just for the record, no, nothing yet. So, and you're not gonna believe this. As soon as I told you, as soon as I, you know, gonna see off camera or off screen, whatever, I was just seconds away of catching a fish. The bob started doing some action and then sank down, but I forgot to hook it, I guess, and all that stuff or whatever I did. But yeah, unfortunately, that's exactly what happened. So I did get a couple birds' nests on on off screen. So, or you know, editing scene, whatever you call it, because this is what scenes that I do not use or do use. So I wish I knew what type of fish it was. Well, I don't know what kind of fish anyway, because you never know when you're gonna catch something. So, but I mean, I did have to adjust the bobber a little bit so I can make the line a little bit smaller. I mean, well, not small, but a little bit longer actually. So yeah, but I'm just trying again. That was a pretty rough throw I did. But yeah. All right, well, I mean, it's tough to determine when you're gonna fish, if you're gonna catch something or not. So, but it's just worth a try. So it seemed like they were doing a little bit of more action than it was the last year when I came up here on Memorial Day weekend, you know. Because I wanted to do is that when I saw the bobber go down, I actually saw it go down, but what happened was that I forgot to hook it, I guess, like kind of something like that. So it's unfortunate. So but whatever. I mean, you know, what do you expect, huh? So it might, yeah, it's doing it. All right, let's see, how did that go? I don't know how that, no, it's went a little, it's got a little bit of a nibble, but I don't know, I'm gonna have to put a new one in, a new one. Let's see if I can adjust this slightly down a little bit. So, oh, that came off. All right, hold on. All right, so I just put a new worm on, night crawler, whatever you call it, either way. But now, of course, you have the bird's nest on me when I have to cast, you know. Speaking of trying to reel it, I actually was going to make a video on how to spool up a bait caster, but that really failed miserably because, come on, I'm getting a nibble. So, and next thing you know, like, learning how to do a knot on it was really difficult. And not only that, but when I finally did and I managed to reel some in, but it turns out that I spooled it up too much and it wouldn't go anywhere, and that probably wouldn't be good if I cast it. So let's see. So that was on the 14-pound line. but it was on. I thought I had a nibble, but I guess it didn't. Maybe I was just adjusting the. Maybe I was just adjusting the pole or whatever doing. The rod, actually. So yeah. So I'm like, I'm not using that. It was pretty frustrating and all that stuff, you know. I mean, I know like Cabela's can spool up your line for ya. I've had my line spool up before at their place before, like, which is one of the rods that I did use and all this stuff. Not this one, but the other one that I've been using lately in last year's video. So like, he says, are you gonna buy? The guy said, he says, hi there. He goes, are you gonna buy those? I go, yeah, I am. And that's when he told me, we can, if you want, you can spool up, we can spool up some line for you and all that stuff. They use their line, but if you're gonna have the line, like, you say, like if you bought your own line or something, or if you get your line from the shelves, basically they tell you you have to purchase that first, and then we'll spool it up for you, which kind of makes sense though. But they use their lines. I don't know how many pound lines they use and all that stuff. So I thought, okay, yeah, I might as well use that. So he spooled up both of my reels and all that stuff. So yeah, and they were spinning cast, not this one. I mean, it's kind of like a long drive to get to Cabela's. I mean, not that I would want to go, but oh, you stinking! I got, like, I thought the bob was going down. Saw the bob going down, and I just like yanked my reel. I mean, well, my rod. Yeah, and I thought I got it. You son of a gun. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna keep trying. It's almost 4 o'clock right now, so that's what it did. That's what it did when I was doing the editing shots to see if I can catch, if I was able to catch a fish or not, or something action's going on. So yeah, but yep, that's the case. That's what it was doing, and I yanked it out too, as you can see. But yeah, that's what it was doing. Because I was trying to hook it up too, you know. You hook it up, that's when you do it, you know. But gosh dang it. Yeah, so yeah, I'm trying, guys. I'm really trying. We'll catch a fish eventually, you know. Might try it out tomorrow though. As long as, I mean, well, it's not supposed to rain. It's actually supposed to be hot tomorrow. Around 80 degrees. Very unusual hot temperatures at this time of the year. So, all right. I may have to put a GoPro battery in because due to it's low. I know I charged it, but that's because I don't know why these GoPro batteries don't like drain so fast though, but that's the only thing. Alrighty, so I'm just gonna see what we'll do, and hopefully I'll catch something during that time, you know. I mean, I don't know. All right, okay, it's time to play dirty right now, because here's the reason why. All right, so it turns out that I lost the one of these things in the water somewhere. I don't know how though, but I also did 2 of these things. So I know they're not the best weights I'm using, but it's gotta be something. So see, I think like the weights that you use, the farther the cast will be. I don't know, I'll have to take a look. Nope, That's not gonna do a darn thing. Of course, come on. So, yeah, so I'm just gonna cheat. Or not, well, sort of cheat, but not different way to rig it, you know? Because it's time to get serious. So, let's see. Alright, I'm gonna... This is when I get serious. Okay. Okay, don't know why I'm not casting far than that. I don't know if it's because I have the dial correctly, but I don't know. Come on. Nah, we'll have to go tomorrow. If I don't catch a fish, like I said, I'm gonna go tomorrow and see what I can do about it. Yeah, I don't know how I lost the weight there. Usually, I don't know, maybe it's just so many casts or so many things and all that stuff. I just don't know. But we're just gonna, we're gonna play dirty. I'm gonna tell you right now. We are going to play so dirty, it's not even funny. So, man, if I had my GoPro on my chest mount, I would adjust to know what I'm doing. But with the head mount, it's just gonna be really difficult. So I apologize if the things on the grade. Usually I do this for the POV videos for, you know, when I'm driving my Jeep. So, yeah. But that's the way it's gonna be right now. I thought I hooked it up, but I mean, I thought I got the thing, but I didn't. Ah, geez, look what you did. Look what I just did. It's not look what you just did, look what I just did. Do not catch a fish on me. Alright, so. Come on. Come on. This is like... It's like a nightmare on Elm Street when this happens. Come on. All right, hold on. I wonder if I should put like a, you know, like a bullet sinker, one of those sinkers I use. I mean, I don't know. Something in mind, but you know, I won't do it right now. Maybe I'll do it another time or whatever when I can do it. But as of right now, let's just focus on catching a fish before, you know, we head back home empty-handed. So. Yeah. me see. Well, let's do a cast. Alright, so yeah, don't think I'm catching anything, unfortunately. It's just the way it is right now until I can catch something. But that probably won't be until tomorrow. If we don't, we'll have to come back again in July and see if we can catch anything. Usually in July we usually catch something, but I've never caught anything in May before, so. But you know, I've been the only one here lately, so I mean, it's just a small fishing dock because not much that you can do around here. I mean, you know, you can't really fish basically anywhere, like the docks, well, boat docks, and the beach, of course. Well, the beach part makes sense because that's usually you know, people go in the water and all this stuff, and if you step on that on a hook, you know, you're more likely to, you know, get hurt. So all right, well, I'm gonna see what happens, and you know, we're gonna go from there, and hopefully I'll catch something by then. I'll see you then. Maybe. Hello.
Have you gotten any bites?
No, not yet.
We caught a little 10-inch smallmouth bass off of here yesterday afternoon.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Wow, that's nice. Yeah, so far nothing yet. So. Oh. Oh, huh, look at that. I caught the fish. All right, cool. I was not expecting that. That was awesome. All right, let's see what type of fish this is. This looks like a what the, wow, even, can you see that? I'm so whoa, no, don't lose my, oh my gosh, that is amazing. Holy cow, it's looked like a white bass to me. Oh dang, he's got it in the gill. What the, okay, little guy, hold on, little guy, hold on. all right, so, oh geez, he's in oh come on, is it in the gill? Holy shoot, it's in the gill. Finally, I caught a fish. I'm so sorry my GoPro is not in the right mount, but oh gosh. Oh geez, he's bleeding. Oh geez, I don't know how to get this thing out of him. I don't think he swallowed it. It's right in the, oh geez, I'm slicing him. How the heck am I gonna get this thing out of him? Oh gosh, I don't know. Right in the gill too, and I don't know how to get him out. Oh gosh. Let me show you. Oh, this doesn't look good. Ah, I'm so sorry, little guy. I really am. Ah. Like, how the heck? All right. Oh, he's still alive. He's just swimming like crazy. All right, hold on. Yo, can you see that? That's amazing, huh? He took a little bleeding, but let's see how he does in the water. Yeah, all right. All right, so I caught a fish finally. Wow, holy cow. I don't know if you guys got it, but I believe that's a white bass, so that's neat though. What I was doing was that I decided to do a rig up, like without the bobber, and boy, I didn't even know I caught a fish. But fortunately, I thought like I got stuck or something because I was in the weeds. All right, alrighty, so that's cool. Too bad I didn't wait it though. That was not expected. That's the first time I've caught a fish without a bobber. That is insane. Alrighty. Alright, that's pretty much gonna be the wrap for the day. I finally caught a fish. I mean, it took like for a couple of hours and all the stuff, so it's almost 5 o'clock. So yeah, I'll be planning to come back out here again. And yeah, so at least I caught a fish though, and that makes me happy. At least I'm not getting skunked. So I believe that was a white bass, if I'm not mistaken. I've caught that fish before. And then take a picture of it because well, like I said, I don't have the GoPro mount on my chest. So alrighty, so I'll be back tomorrow. So don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell button so you don't miss any of my videos. And yeah, alrighty, at least I caught a fish with this rod. Alright, see you then.